Can I do it?
Can I take a guess on the barrels are already open?
No.
No, because I wouldn't have had the problem with the prying.
As far as our characters know, though, they're flammable liquids in there, correct?
Yeah.
The other one was flammable, correct? Okay. Does it look like it's a screw top on top of the cans?
No.
We're the dumb group.
Apparently none of you can figure this out.
Wait. Hale, what? Can you help me out here, man? I got nothing.
Run an intelligence check, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so fun. Yeah!
Anybody has a crowbar?
I don't have a crowbar. I have a workout bar.
No, I gave you a
Did
crowbar.
you give me a crowbar? Why don't I have it on my list?
Because you didn't add it, you dumbass.
Well, I thought No, see, I thought I added... Because I thought I had one, too, and I tried looking, and I didn't see it anymore.
Do any of you, do Mundo, Hale, or Reeves have a crowbar in their inventory?
You know. Oh, wait, hold on. I have a fucking another notepad. Maybe that's where it's at. I didn't...
Because I know I gave one of you idiots a...
I like how you're calling them the idiots now.
A rubber mallet, a steak knife, deals 1d4. I've had this fucking steak knife for this whole time, guys, just so you know.
Wow.
That's my initial stuff. Not that one. Tobias is in 201.
I don't have anything.
Alright, so you think you need a crowbar to open these. You can always come back to them. I'll mark them on the map as barrels.
Okay, I think we should just come back to them. Let's check out those tires, though.
Alright, so look at the tires. You realize that they've got some wear and tear in them, but you could probably do something with them. You might need some way to get them off the vehicle, though. Maybe you need a crowbar.
What do we have in terms of cutting?
Anybody have bolt cutters or shear, like big heavy-duty shears? You might need to find some. Like,
I have an old shaving razor.
Yeah, that's gross. Okay, so you currently think with these tires that you just need something to cut through this. Like you're gonna need to find some tools.
Okay, so we're gonna change our parameters of what we're looking for. We're looking for tools as well. No.
Correct. I was kind of already looking for that anyways. I wanted, like, big wrenches and stuff I can use for clubs.
Ryder pulls out a soda he's been hiding.
Ryder and Rico, go ahead and make a move. What are you guys doing? Where are you guys going?
Well, I didn't find anything that I was looking for, so I don't even know. Oh, no, we moved. Looked yet?
Yeah,
or no,
you guys
we looked around.
I'm going to make mention that if we're looking for tools more than likely won't be in stacks of trash. They may be more inside of little buildings.
I agree. We
Can I, like...
Alright, so... In your current vicinity, Ryder and Rico, you see that there's you're peeking into one of those giant containers. You see it's filled with refrigerators, like mini fridges. There's compressors in there, a bunch of other stuff as well. You do see a convertible that's propped on its side. Has some really nice leather seats in there. You're really amazed by the craftsmanship.
Wonder why.
And then you see some milk stack cartons off to the side, so like milk crates.
Okay.
So, can I look for hubcaps or something of the like to use as a shield?
You look over on the vehicle. Please roll a. We'll make it. You've got 20% chance of finding it, so roll a D100.
Roll a D100.
Yes, to see if it's there. So you need 80 or higher. So yes, you do find the hubcap. Woo! And the other one's a rim. So you have one plastic hubcap.
Cool. Does that do me anything at this moment, or is it just
at this moment? No, it's just a hubcap.
Got it. So does it weigh a whole ton?
Nope, it's made of plastic. It weighs maybe about a pound.
Okay. Well, when Hale mentions, while Hale mentioned that we should probably look in buildings, I look at, I agree with Hale. Why don't we look at the building to the right of us and just go on in and take a look, see what we can find.
Okay, so go ahead and move to that building.
Do you agree, Mundo?
Yes, I agree.
All right, so that's where we're gonna move to.
All right, go ahead and move your 1 square
Which direction is the building?
To the right.
as you see it on the map.
I thought we just looked at that building though.
No.
Move outside the building, like
Okay.
around it.
You gotta
Okay,
move, you gotta
so
move
yeah,
up
we
one.
can just
Move
look
up
at it
one.
then. Oh, move up into it like that.
Into it.
Yeah, move up into it. Oops, that's not what I wanted. All right, so you move inside this building. You can see that Rico and Ryder are over there. You see Rico just like go and like, or Ryder just go over and like pry this hubcap off. And like he's like looking at it intensely, thinking that yeah, I could do something with this. All right, and inside the building, you do see like a small table. There's a compressor on the table.
One
It's a
sec, the
small
ceiling just shifted.
compressor. That's fine. I'm talking to the other people at the moment. You see that there's a spanner on the table with a medium-sized head attached to it. You see a locked toolbox as well, and it's pretty heavy duty. So what are you guys doing?
Is that for us or is that for the other group?
That's for you.
Oh, sorry, I kind
I'll
of
take
spaced.
the compressor.
Okay, so you take a compressor. It's about the size of your hand. It's probably usable. You're not quite sure. You're not that technical about like parts for refrigerators. You found a spanner with a medium-sized head to it, and then a locked heavy-duty toolbox.
Okay, let's take the toolbox and what did you call it?
Sure, go ahead and roll an attack roll. Okay, so you hit it and you break off the lock. You see kind of like a couple variety of wrenches, some fluid wrenches. You're gonna see a couple screwdrivers as well, another rubber mallet, a regular hammer, with a pry tool at the back, so it's just like a regular hammer, and then tape measure. It says 60 feet on it.
I'll take the hammer, the one regular hammer with.
Roll a d10. You find 1. Roll a d2. Roll a d2. If it's a 2, it's a Phillips. If it's a 1, it's a flathead. It's a flathead.
Okay, cool.
You find about 4. There are a variety of wrenches. So, like, you got your things where you can pry and, like, grip. You got your fluid wrenches, your elbow wrenches. You're looking for, like, a pipe wrench. There's no pipe wrench. Yes. Yes. Off in the corner, Mundo, you do see a very weird-looking tool, but you recognize this tool from one of your classes in college, one of your engineering classes. It's actually a pipe bender, and it's very useful for bending, like, rebar at certain angles.
Okay, I definitely want to grab that. Wait, how big is it?
It's about 3 feet long with like a weird shaped head onto it. Kind of looks like a hammer, but it's not a hammer.
Could
Where is it? Where is? Who's got it? Oh, you mean you lost it? All right.
I'll
So
take the
Rico-
tape measure.
wait.
All right.
So could I hit somebody with this?
You could.
Okay, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna just like drape it over my shoulder and we're just gonna hold on to it for now. I want this, but I don't know what I want to do with this yet.
The pipe bender?
Yes.
Bend pipes with it?
Well, yeah, but like it could be used for other things.
Yeah. All right, so Rico and Ryder, is your turn to do stuff.
Okay. I don't know if Tim's actually there or not.
That's
No,
fine. You can go ahead and
here.
do stuff. You can make a move.
I mean, I got what I came for. I don't really know if there's anything else. Like, he has to move, and then we'll have to be described what's around. Other than that, any specifics I'm looking for. So.
Alright, well, we're gonna go this way.
All right, so you walk up. There's a building currently there. You walk over to the milk crates. Actually, that's where it is. So you walk over to the milk crates. You peek around. You see that there's a couple other buildings around you right now. There's like an old timey kind of like gas pump thing that looks kind of antique, and you could probably fetch a fair penny on one of those TV shows, kind of like Pickers or whatever.
Price, right?
Yep, and then you see a couple more oil drum. Well, you see a couple oil drums. You see kind of like a hot dog cart. It does have like one of those things where you could open it and look inside if you like. There's no guarantee you'll find anything.
Sure, we'll take a look. Yeah, we'll take a look inside the hot dog thing.
All
Now,
right, so you
Rico can take a look.
All right, so Ryder has specifically said, "I'm not taking a look into that." So anything you find in there is strictly for you to know. Please roll a D100 to determine what you find.
With no ammo.
Okay, I will type to you what you find on Skype, and you will be able to.
This is if he chooses to not tell me
Yes.
what's there.
Of course.
You find the.
Yeah.
All right, so you're all talking, and you say, "Okay, let's stay within the eye shot of each other, just in case." Smart people. So you see that there's a thing here, kind of like a container, and you can kind of see through the container. Both sides are open. Inside, you see a couple like plastic, almost like containers, I guess. Filled with plaster. They're like 5-gallon buckets.
No, we don't have anything to grab the tires with.
Yeah.
No, like they're still attached to the car.
Yeah, you're not getting it off the axle without the right tool.
Okay, I think we should go try and look through another pile of shit and find things in there. There might be something. Okay. Do you want to just check the container since we're here?
Okay. So
What do I
I'll
need
allow
to
you to move into that container right there, the one that's right here. Right there.
Oh wait. Yes. So I'm not.
So
I shouldn't even search check.
Go ahead, move into that thing. You can move into that thing. I'll tell you what you find in there.
I don't even see it on the map.
Well,
Is it
am I
right
rolling
here?
Right here, moving right here.
Well,
Yeah,
am I
there you go.
rolling?
All right, so you roll. Yeah, roll a search check.
All right. Search check.
Can we just use my roll?
Okay, we use your roll. So you find 3 buckets of 3 5-gallon buckets with dried paint inside.
How? Okay. Is it like a giant blob of dried paint, or is it like
The inside's like coated with dried paint.
Okay. I want these. We are taking these with us, guys.
He wants to eat the paint chips.
Well, is it enough to know where it is so you can come back for it, or are you physically going to be carrying buckets around?
No, how many is it? 3?
3. 3 5-gallon size.
Oh, 5. We're taking
Shit.
one of them at least. Like that is what I have decided. What else is in this container?
That's it.
That's it. Okay, I say we take one of them just in case. But I want all 3. But let's just take one for now.
All right. So, Ryder and Rico.
No, I need you to carry it because I'm already carrying the giant ass.
You could put stuff into it and use it to carry shit. I know.
Oh,
Okay.
I still have rope. Hold on a second.
Also, I've been muted pretty much on stream. I just realized. Let me go see what Scott's doing upstairs. I think he's maybe downloading or something like that. Let me go find out. I'll be right back.
All right. While you're doing this, I'm gonna go do their stuff.
Okay.
Okay,
can you
so-
do this stuff? I'll be right back.
All right. So, Ryder, Rico, where are you moving?
Well, I guess we'll go this way.
You're dead.
All right. So
you get jumped by a karma charger.
There is a no karma charger only finds people who deserve karma.
Yeah, I think he's on the wrong side.
All right, so you see a container. This container kind of has like a door that's kind of open, like just like kind of like this, where it's popped open, but it's not actually open.
Like this helps me a lot, by the way. But keep
So like
going.
think of it like 2 doors, right? So you got your doors here, but one's slightly popped open. So it's open, but it's not like open. But it's not like a door like, oh, there's a knob. Like a shipping container. Like it pops, kind of open it.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wanna check it out?
Sure. Turn
Alright.
on my flashlight and.
All right, so you reach into your bag, you pull out your flashlight, and you open the container, and you look inside with your flashlight, and you see 2 crates.
Hmm.
They're
Now,
stacked. They're stacked up to the ceiling. On the crate, it says "fragile."
Fragile, as
Yes.
the French like to say it, according to Reeves.
I wish
Okay.
to open it.
Yeah, is there an
Okay,
easy way to
so-
open these crates?
Not that you could tell until you go into the container.
Oh God!
You first.
Rico,
you got the
make-
flashlight.
Make sure this door doesn't shut on me.
Okay, I hold the door.
All right.
Right.
So, as you walk in and go around the container, you are abruptly attacked by something
Oh, good.
that was waiting in the container. Go ahead and what's your AC?
13.
And make sure you guys don't shoot the grenades. They're fragile.
Oh,
So this thing hits you.
great.
Woo!
With this, I can see this thing, correct? I have a flashlight.
Yes, it's in front of you, and it just took a swing at you because you walked in. And you
What
take
is-
7 damage. It is a zombie wearing a Victory Auto worker's uniform.
Oh, good. Well, if I wasn't at, I'm lucky I'm at 10 HP. Well,
Yeah.
it's knocked out.
It hits you, and it just walks around, goes, and basically bitch snacks you.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
You now have a chance to A, run away, B, attack it, C, ask for help and then run away. It's whatever you want to do. What are you doing?
I run out of the container and immediately shut it.
Okay. So it starts to follow you, and like you get outside the container, you turn around and you shove that door shut, and then you lock it into place because the lock is still there. And all this time, Rico is just staring at you like, "What's up, bro?"
What's
Then
going
I
on?
turn around and show him my face.
As he turns around, you see a giant slash across his face of fingernails, and like he's just like blood's like just starting to drip out and seep out of his face.
And this is why you went first.
Ass. All right.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
All right. Well,
Can he like wound check himself?
yeah, I was about to say, can I stop the bleeding if that's even an
Of course,
issue?
you have a medical kit.
Yes, I do. I have a surgery, medical, and first aid.
All right, go ahead and use your first aid kit. You sit down. You decide that you need to like clean your wounds, so you clean the wounds out. You take those like little Hello Kitty band-aids you found earlier, and you apply them all over your face to kind of like stop the bleeding. And man, that shit hurt like really, really bad.
Yeah, it did.
Good thing you have those two things of armor.
So I'm Rico. That's
Even the armor didn't help him.
Okay.
Yeah, the armor did jack. There was a zombie in there. It was one of the old workers. It's out of
Oh, I
place.
thought you just fell on your face. I mean,
No. God damn it, no.
Okay, so the two of you now know that there are zombies. There's a zombie in that container, and it's like hitting the door. So the rest of you can roll a listen check and see if you can hear the banging.
Yeah, I want to listen.
I was about to ask if there was banging too.
Wait. Did I miss something huge just happened?
He walked into a container and a zombie attacked him. That's all.
Oh, so
Wow.
it's not us.
Okay, so according to Hale, you do not hear this happen.
Okay, what about? Hey, what are you gonna make a listen check or what, man?
He did make a listen check. Reeves is making, or Hale's making your checks for you in your group.
Oh, our full group one. Gotcha. Okay, my
Mhm.
bad.
So you don't hear anything like that. You just like, "Oh, hey man, look at these buckets. You guys are talking about buckets right now. You don't hear.
And like, I don't want to take a bucket. What are
Alright,
you gonna give me for taking the bucket?
Say again?
What are you gonna give me for taking the bucket? I don't want to take the bucket right now.
When we make the bucket into something, you can use the bucket. This is a fair
Can we
deal.
make it into a chair? Just tip it over.
You decided that you can turn it into a chair by flipping it around and sitting
So
on
it's
it.
just
You're like,
flipping it
this
over.
is You're
It's
like,
already
this is-
made. I'm happy. All right. I guess I'll take the dang thing with me. So I'll carry it out with my one arm.
So
Okay.
you're carrying it around with one arm, and you decide, hey, I'm going to put all the shit I find into it because you're smart like that.
I thought it was full of paint.
Nope, it's coated with paint.
Oh, I thought it was like paint was like. Okay, gotcha. So it's an empty light bulb. I'm swinging around like.
Yep.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Sounds like the intelligence problem is with the player, not the character.
Yep.
All right. So we should continue to look for things. Right now, what I'm thinking is we need like fail-safe explosions, and like the only reason I say anything is because we had a claymore and somebody refused to let me have it.
Well, that also somebody kind of, you know.
Lost
Had a
a
good-
lot of
Let's just go with this fact: is that Rico was an idiot between the three of us. I literally told him that this was going to happen. He's like, nah. Apparently, the guy has never been to a strip club ever. They always steal your shit in the back. He just doesn't know it. So between the three of us, Rico, we need to keep an eye on him. Don't let me have any important stuff. Okay, so carry on. I start swinging my little bucket around.
All right, so go ahead and make a square move.
Okay. We're going to go towards this building.
All right, so you go walk around this.
Wait, is that a building or is that
It's a
another
building.
cargo?
You're about
Okay.
to find out when you walk over it. So you go walk around it, and you realize this is just a sealed container. There is a side with a lock on it, and this looks to be like one of those big heavy-duty locks.
Can I take my
that you
sledgehammer to
can't
it again?
just- You determine that this is one of those locks you just can't heavy-duty like sledgehammer open.
Shit.
Would a can crusher crush it?
I don't know. Let's find out. Roll a D100.
I'd like to
Yep.
first
You're
look
about
at
to
my
break
can
your
crusher,
can.
and does this can crusher look like it's heavy duty, or does it look like it just crushes regular?
Like plastic.
It looks like it can crush metal cans.
Aluminum
It's like-
metal?
It's about A big, so you could try to crush the lock into it. You have a 95% chance of it working.
95% chance of it working. That's pretty good. It
Mm-hmm.
means if you roll like a 1 through 5, you
And
fail.
80% chance of it breaking.
You
And a
s-
what?
100,
Well, you can open it.
or you could break it.
So a what? A 5 through 10
All right,
doesn't break?
I'll go to attempt to do it.
Okay, so you take it out of its container and you set it up and you're like kind of holding it weirdly, and Reeves assists you in doing this. So you two are both trying to crush the
No,
lock.
Mundo's doing this. He's up. I ain't taking credit in this.
All right, so go ahead and roll your D100.
I don't
What's
want to
a
be doing
success?
this either.
95 and above.
Wait, 95 and above is? I thought you
Yep.
said it was...
So you crush the lock, and the lock doesn't break, and you kind of gotten the...
You said it was a 95% chance of it succeeding.
Yes, I also said it's a 90% chance of it breaking.
So the block should break.
No, not the lock.
You
What
said
you
it was
use-
an 80% chance of break, by the
Well,
way.
he said
not
he
90.
He
You
did
can
say
listen to the stream.
he did say 90. That is correct. But so it should open still.
No, you broke the can crusher.
That's bullshit. He broke it and should have opened it according to your ruling right there.
It's a can crusher, man. It's not supposed to open locks.
Well, then why give it a
But the-
95%
but
chance?
Chance to work.
Yeah, it's a 95% chance of it works, or 95% chance of failure. So it's a 5%
That's
chance.
not
That's
how
what
you
you
word.
you
You
didn't
said it was
say
95% chance for it to work. It's like,
No,
fuck yeah, we got this.
Shh. What I really meant is a 95% chance of not working, 5% chance of
Okay,
succeeding.
then he should have the option
Well,
to
you should
not
have
do
said
that
that
then.
then.
Next time I
Okay.
want.
Yeah, you said the opposite. Malcolm.
That's
Yeah,
like,
that's not it, but that's what I meant. So that's what it
I'll
is.
allow the crushing of my can crusher, but next time I want to know what you mean.
Okay.
or,
Next time-
or what you say is what we
for
get.
clarification. Okay, but no, I really meant 95% chance of failure, not success, on that.
Oh man.
Okay, that's completely my fault.
He
Okay,
should get a plus 10 for that. That's what he should get.
so anyway, Reeves, you see this, you're like, you idiots, that's never gonna work. That's not what it was designed for.
Exactly what I think, because I'm the intelligent one. As I start drinking the brandy.
As you start drinking the brandy you found, and roll a fortitude save.
Whoa! You should not be drinking that right now
Why not?
because we could blow something up with it. Come on, think logically.
It's an eighth of a
He
bottle.
already drank it.
What the
He
fuck
said
are
he
you
drank
doing?
Drink it all.
It's an eighth of a
Drink
bottle.
It
That's
was
like,
like a swig.
pretty much. It's like 2 little drinks.
Roll a
Wait,
fortitude
how
save.
big of a bottle?
We're assuming a normal standard sized bottle.
Yeah, it was just like a swig left. It wasn't
The
enough to
DC
make
is,
explosives.
the DC is okay. So you
Doesn't-
make the DC, you put it in your mouth. You're like, you spit it out immediately, and you're like, that's not brandy.
Wait, what is it? It's brown then. I'm confused.
It is brown.
You.
It is definitely not brandy. I can't
been
tell you
drinking
what
chew?
it is.
Oh, it's a spit bottle. It's a chew bottle. That's even worse than what it could have been. Ah!
It's worse than that.
I don't know. I don't know either one really. So I know what you're going for. I know what he's going for. Either way, it's gross. So
It is.
I go here, Monday. I got a bottle for you. Fill it with some stuff.
Some
Okay.
stuff. What do we
Give
think
him a
of this
look,
stuff?
I think.
Well, when we
is?
get some oil open, if we can find something like a crowbar, we can get pour some oil into it. I got
Well,
like 2 other
what
empty
is
up
the
bottles.
stuff that we have right now.
No, just dump. I dump it out and just hand it to him.
All right, so you dump it out, and as you dump it out, you kind of catch a whiff, and you realize what it is.
Yes.
It's motor oil.
Oh,
Yeah. Now it's motor oil.
You're like, that's not brandy. It was used. It was like very diluted motor oil.
So. Okay. Anyways, since you two idiots tried to do the can opener thing, why don't we just try going and searching a different container?
that's the guy who just drank.
He didn't realize what it was. It said brandy on the
It
container.
said
He
brandy, man, and it was brown.
brown to wash down.
Exactly. So I guess it would now be Ryder's and Rico's turn while we decide to move somewhere else.
Okay.
Ryder and Rico, what do you guys
Right,
do?
Rico, make a move.
I'm waiting for Rico to choose directionals because my face is fucked up and I'm just kind of sitting there. Like, I don't want to go anywhere anymore. I just want to leave.
Where do you want to go is the question. All right, so I know where you guys are moving next turn. Chesky, please make a move. Okay, so you go ahead and you move over this way. You kind of move into like a giant area with a bunch of refrigerators just everywhere. And a couple of them are open, a couple of them are closed. To the north, you kind of see like a giant wheel, like a spinny wheel I used on a game show. And you kind of see almost like a tanker for a tanker truck.
What do you do?
Yeah, what do you do?
I wonder if there's anything in there.
And which one?
Tanker truck.
You can
Go ahead and go
walk
check
over
it
next turn and find out.
Wait, it's my turn? I thought it was their turn.
No, it's
No,
your
it's
turn.
your turn now
Okay.
because they're
Oh, my
deciding.
bad.
We
They haven't
don't have.
decided.
I look at
Where-
Mundo.
They're kind of just walking over there, be like, okay,
Can you
Cool.
pin where like searchable things are?
anything that you see on the map is something you can search.
I look at Mundo and go, dude, we can't keep walking too far away from Ryder and Rico.
let's
Alright.
check just a little bit farther, and then we'll head back.
All right.
So I want to
That's
pick
what
this.
they
right
all
here.
say right before they die.
Okay, so you're pinging this pile
Just a
here.
little farther.
Is that ping where you're going right here?
I can't see your ping.
Right
Yeah,
there?
right there.
All right, so you kind of see like a shitty silver-looking trailer home, kind of like most thing you drag on the back of a truck, and then you see like a oh, let's try it. Almost like a rusted-out corner of like a container, like a giant metal container. You see the rusted corner, like that's it. You don't see a whole lot there. You have to go inside and search stuff. So right at the moment, you don't really see a whole lot of useful things at that point.
Okay.
All right, so other two, what are you doing? So that's a dud, but you do see this here that you want to check out.
Rico wants to go look at a thing.
All right, Rico, do you know how to look inside a tanker truck? Because I do not.
Yeah, there's usually a hole on the back and a hole on the top.
Okay, so you want to climb this thing and look
Well,
in the
unless
top.
I can see the back.
The back's pushed up against the gate, so you can't do that. You're going to have to make a climb check to get on top.
Okay, there's usually a ladder.
Okay, well, there's no ladder on this one. It's been rusted off.
Of course.
John, shut up. You have good climbing skills. Just fucking do it.
I
The
do.
DC to climb this is going to be 10.
15.
All right, so you managed to somehow climb up onto where the cab used to be, and you just kind of like pull yourself up, and you get on top of it, and you see that it's actually not in that bad of shape, and it's kind of got like a thing that you gotta spin and turn around, almost kind of like a submarine.
Okay, I'm gonna open it.
Okay, so you're going to make a strength check. DC is 15 to open this.
Don't fall in.
He can't
Why-
fall into
why
this.
would I
Not
fall
yet,
in?
at least.
I don't know. I just wanted to yell at something.
Nope.
You definitely are not strong enough to open this.
No.
In the back of your mind, you're like, if only Boom Shakalaka was here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you couldn't pull a knife out of a freaking scissors or whatever.
Man,
Okay.
those scissors were so tiny in my big hands.
Uh-huh.
All right, so where are you guys moving? You guys gonna check the little like shitty trailer home?
Yeah, I've always checked the shitty trailer home.
I
Okay,
agree.
so you go ahead and you check that shitty trailer home. You open it up inside. It smells like dirt, and it just smells like super old people's home. Like it does not smell good in there at all. You see some moldy papers. You do find a gem inside of this treasure. You find a vintage 1970s like Bruce Johnson action figure, which you remember on eBay sold for about $500,000.
I kind of want to just punch it.
I'll
But-
take it before they can punch it.
All right, you recognize its value. You're like, man, this is worth a lot of money, and you put it in your bags.
I punch it.
That was a tennis trying to be me.
So I'll just put Bruce Johnson action figure.
Yep,
$500,000.
and you can go ahead and roll intelligence to remember what Bruce Johnson is.
All right, I will do that.
Okay, you remember Bruce Johnson was in some sort of film sometime
At one point.
at one point.
Okay, do we search for anything else in here? Do we need to have Mundo search for it or Hale search for us?
Yes, you need to make a search roll if you want to find anything else of value or use.
Okay.
I lost my character. Oh, I found it.
It's what's his face? It's
All right, so with a 13 search check, you do notice that there is. This is why we don't use Mundo's rolls. So with a 13 search check, you do find a kind of like a propane tank underneath the kind of like counter in there, and you're going to find a can opener. Not like a can crusher, like a can opener
Mhm.
All
for
right.
left-handed people.
Yes. I'm left-handed.
All right.
Your character is also left-handed.
He is also.
So are you guys gonna take any of those things?
All I heard was can opener.
Can you?
You don't
tell
know
me?
it's you don't know it's left-handed, and you just think of it. You're like, this is backwards. This doesn't seem right.
Yeah, it isn't right. I don't even have a left-handed can opener. I'm taking the can opener.
Well, he's got to tell you about it
I-
first.
Well, aren't we
Do
all
I
just
know?
kind of searching
Yeah.
together?
Yeah, I guess you can all search together. You find a left-handed can opener.
Yes.
Left-handed,
I
Wait,
also
right-handed.
Wait, there's a left-handed can.
There is now. That's
Oh
all.
yeah, there's left-handed can openers.
There's left-handed everything. Because left-handed is always better.
That's not true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead, Mundo and everybody else. What do you? Or not Mundo. I'm sorry.
Wait,
Rico and Ryder. What are you guys doing?
hold on, I didn't get to finish.
I'm sorry. What
Let
else
them
you want?
Say again.
What else you want to know, Mundo?
What's in the or like is the propane tank empty
They're
or
empty. Yeah, they're empty.
okay? Can we take that?
Can
Are you
take
asking
it?
them or are you asking me?
Guys, dude, like,
Dude, I already got this bucket.
how about we put it in the bucket? Because we can always find a way to pressurize it again.
Oh, I'll take the propane tank, but it's fine. But what if we need to put more stuff in the bucket?
Then I can carry the propane tank when we get to that point. But I need to have an arm free just in case I want to throw, or not throw, like swing the giant hammer thing at somebody.
Yeah. All right. I'll put the propane tank inside my bucket.
Cool.
So I'll mark that.
All right. So the other two, Rico and Ryder, what are you doing right now?
I'm trying to open this fucking thing again.
All right, go ahead and make me another strength check.
Come
hope you will. So you managed to, you think you loosened it up on the first time because this time it opened up.
Yeah.
And inside you see it's dark in there and you see just a light hit the bottom. That's all you really see until you poke your head in.
Until I poke my head in.
That sounds like an insinuation of your next move.
Hey, Rico, don't fall in.
Do it.
I'm gonna take my cell phone
Okay.
and just I'm not gonna lean in. I'm just gonna kind of stick it in and record a video of what's inside,
You
and then bring it back out and look at
you
it.
do that.
Darkness.
You check the video and you don't see anything because it's dark in there and you block the only light source.
My cell
The
phone
phone
has
has
a
a light on.
camera and a light.
Yes, but video does not have a light.
Yes, it does.
What are you
On what
talking
camera?
about? Do you
What
not
is
have
this
a
app?
phone?
Mine
I have-
does.
Video doesn't.
Everyone's phone has a light, dude.
Oh, it has
Yeah,
a
you-
light.
Video.
I gotta turn it on, and then I have to do it.
Oh my god, no, there's a
Everybody's
setting.
phone has a light for video record.
Well, whatever. You do that and make a reflex save.
Of course.
Oh, there you
of
go.
course, reflex save. Of
Yeah.
fucking course.
Yeah, you dropped your
DC
phone.
the DC is 10.
You have now dunked your phone into a thick vat of oil.
Okay, so you hit the DC for it. Your phone slips out of your fingers, but you manage to grab it again.
As the monster grabs you.
And then as you check the video, all you see is your thumb.
Oh my
You're full of shit. You're full of shit, Moko. Fucking full of it.
like,
I
"Eh,
can
this
just see it. I can just see it. Just put it down. I guess you put it down, and like so, this is facing it. And you don't realize the finger's actually on the front of it, covering.
Yep,
Perfect.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I somehow held my phone upside down.
Hey, you know what? It's your own fault for having a flip phone.
Yep.
Not a. Is it a flip phone?
It's not a flip phone.
It's not a fucking flip phone. Are you kidding me?
All right, so you think that there's nothing. You could definitely tell there's no fluid or anything in here. It's probably empty.
All right, fuck it. I get close it and then get down.
All right, so you have to make another climb check to get down. DC is 5. Watch him roll a 1. All right, so you made that DC. You managed to climb down successfully. Now, what are you guys gonna move to? You guys move turn.
What do we see in our general vicinity being near this tanker truck?
What you see on the map?
So as we step out, I go, we need to start heading back towards them. So why don't we go north, check that little building up to the left, and then kind of keep moving northeast after that point.
Oh, I forgot to update your thing here. Hold on. Okay, you still see that there is a train car in front of you.
I think we should go back and be with our group.
Yeah, we gotta start heading back up that way. So we'll head north.
Go ahead and make a move and go back to your group, or start to move back and rally together. You guys have not covered nearly half of what is on this map.
We should start with them. Have us move 2 spaces at a time, then, or start increasing the amount we're moving.
Yeah, you guys can move. You guys can just meet up together now because you already know where everything is.
Okay.
So you guys all meet together, which you guys are now going to be signified as one group.
Boom.
Until I drag you out and you all need to be individuals again.
Does anybody notice how fucked up I am?
Oh, yeah.
I look at him like, what'd you do, fall?
No, there was a zombie.
Where?
And I just put like my hand up to my.
He probably picked his own face.
I point at the crate and I say listen, and because I'm telling them to listen and focus on the crate, they can hear it. Correct?
It's no longer banging on the crate, so they don't hear anything.
Was there anything good in there?
There was 2 crates that said fragile.
Oh yes, that's the French way of saying it.
Yes, and then I got my shit wrecked by a surprise attack, and so I locked the thing.
Was it an 8-year-old zombie?
Yeah, I mean, it was just one zombie.
As far as I know, there's only one. He was a worker, but I got fucked off out of the
Thank
surprise
God it
attack,
wasn't
so I
a
just shut
soldier.
Worker might have keys. We actually saw a closed container that we couldn't unlock with the can crusher. Don't even ask me why they tried that. But
I mean, if you
why don't we go take him out and see? And it's one zombie versus the 5 of us. We'll all go, and then we can maybe see if he's got the keys for the container.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should go try and kill the zombie.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so you all walk over to the container.
Yep.
And are you guys just going to open it up, and how are you guys going to attack?
I got.
You can describe this to me a little bit.
All right, here's how it's going to.
So who's weakened is the real question here.
Ryder's the weakest, and then
Okay,
me.
Ryder, you should open the door and stand back, and I will bum rush it, try and knock it down.
And then I'll come
Right
behind.
into the fragile room.
Yeah,
This sounds great.
it's not
Ready?
bum rush.
Let's
No,
do this.
no, stop. Ah, okay, Mundo, no charging in. We're just gonna let it open the door. We'll have it come out. We'll let me and Hale come in on the sides of the door. So when it walks out, we'll stab at it as it's paying attention to you.
Okay.
I don't want to be
So-
a bait. This is a terrible
You can
plan.
still stab the thing
Oh,
when
wait,
it's
no,
close.
no. Actually, I'm the best person to be bait. I will be bait.
The Mundo
All
change
right.
of heart.
I get ready to open the door and I look around. Everyone ready?
Okay. So you stand there. You ask everyone if they're ready. Everybody nods at you and they're ready. You open the door and they look in and they don't see anything but the 2 crates that say fragile.
Don't.
You're full of
Trust me,
shit,
it's in
Ryder.
there.
Okay,
No,
so
it's in there.
I tip my spear and kind of bang it on the container, on the inside of it, just like tap
Okay.
on the door.
Good idea. Make noise. Good idea.
Okay. Nothing really happens at that point.
Ryder, you're full of shit.
I walked inside and
Hey
attacked
man,
me.
he went in there and he came out fucked up. So
Okay.
Rico, you
Here's what I'm
went.
gonna do.
You, hey,
I have
Rico,
glow
you
sticks.
went into a strip
Well,
club.
maybe
in
the
the back
zombie
room and
only
came out
wants
with
to make
nothing.
out with him.
Oh,
Probably
good.
send him back in.
Are you saying I have to be bait again?
No, I got this. Fuck you guys, and I'll walk in. Actually, lied.
Okay.
Mundo, go in.
The injured guy walks in.
I'm walking right into it.
I'll fall right
Okay,
behind him.
so you walk right in and you walk around the container and what's your AC?
That is
The
a
zombie
nice
comes from the ceiling,
think
snaps your neck, and you fall lifeless, and the door's closed.
And I'm trapped in there. No.
What is my AC?
16.
That's
I
a
think.
great question.
It's 16 or something like that. Moko.
Where would I find my?
It's
Oh,
on. It's on
God.
your main stats.
It's 15.
It's 15?
Yeah.
All right. So all of a sudden, outside from behind not outside, but from behind the crates, the zombie just comes out and just like tries to slap you, hits your shoulder, and then like just kind of like hits your shoulder with its fist, and you're just kind of like, yeah, whatever. I've had worse.
Okay, cool.
So go ahead and
Can I also
What
make a
you guys
stab at
gonna
it?
do?
I was falling out. Can I make a stab at it with my spear?
Sure.
Spear stabs.
Oh, there goes all the fragile stuff.
It's a spear.
Yeah, but you didn't pull him out. He's behind
don't
a
hit-
crate.
I
He
did not
jumped
hit.
out from the crate.
No,
No,
he
he
said he
raged.
came
Don't
from
hit.
behind it,
He did come from behind it.
but he didn't come out.
It didn't matter.
You
I
guys
missed
didn't
him.
listen to how he phrased it.
You guys walked in, so there's only 2 people in there at the time, and the rest of you are outside.
Yeah, babies.
I'm just standing
So
there.
it's Mundo's turn now?
It is Mundo's turn. Mundo, go ahead. What are you gonna do? It's just lunged at you.
I'm gonna
Mundo.
bitch slap this thing.
All right,
No.
so go ahead and roll an attack.
Bad.
I think it's -4 to be lethal, or -3.
I just wanna like bitch slap the. Hold on, am I inside or outside?
Yes, you're inside, and you're right by the
We're
fragile
inside.
stuff.
We're next to the fragile things.
Can I tackle it into?
You want to do a throw, not tackle.
What do you mean I want to do a throw?
Because he
Wanna
is
throw it.
over by the crates. He reached out of the crate and slapped your shoulder.
Oh, okay.
You
so
want to try and throw him
Hey.
out of the crate.
Yeah, I want to try
You
and
don't want to hug him.
Mocha. I want to try and do a Japanese whizzer on him.
I don't know what that is, but sure. So basically, this is what it looks like here.
Okay, and yeah, we can see it.
Those are the
now.
2 fragile things, and it's behind it.
So he's saying he wants to grab its arm and pull it forward and try and shuck him forward out.
Okay, go ahead and make a grapple check.
So it's your
He knows what it is I want.
strength.
We got this.
Yeah, go ahead and make a grapple check.
It's a
I
strength
need
check.
to find it on my skills.
It's just a strength check.
Is it just a strength check?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a strength or athletics, whichever one's
Moko,
higher.
it is a
What's your
very
strength? I
hard
believe is higher.
grab for him to bite him on though. Just as a
It's not gonna bite him on this grab.
I know.
I'm just checking its stats to see what I gotta roll to beat.
It's a 16.
Okay, so it's just got to roll strength. 1 20.
It rolls a 42. Sasquatch goes back into the back of the crate.
Love it.
Sasquatch.
No. So you manage to successfully grab it and pick it up and throw it over your shoulder like, hoya! And it just throws it out into the thing. It gets up on its feet. It's like,
Wait,
a
hold on.
hissing noise.
Hisses?
Mocha.
Wait, it hisses like a cat?
It's yes.
Wait, I'm partially confused here because I think we had a misunderstanding of how I wanted to.
You throw it out of
Throw
the
it.
container. That's all that
I
matters.
heard throw out the container. You did it stylishly in any way you wanted it, but it's outside the container.
Well, no, he would be on the ground though, because if we ended it properly.
He said he got back up.
Yeah, as soon as you threw him, he got back up because they're not in any rotational order. So they just see this person throw off and land on the ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna jack him in the face as soon as he's out of the container. Then I'm gonna go and
You're gonna
Alright.
jack him in
So
the face.
it stands up, and now you may all roll an initiative. All roll initiative.
Yay.
4. Golf rules is what we're going by. Lowest goes first.
Ooh.
Really? 'Cause that's a negative.
negative.
How do you get a negative?
He's got a -1 to dexterity. And he rolled a
Wow.
1.
This thing goes. Holman, you took the action to actually throw it out. So currently you're.
That's not fair. We rolled
Up-
initiative. He should have the ability to maybe like charge him or something like that at that point.
Well, no, it still gets to go in rotational order because this thing gets to move next. Because it rolled an
I
18.
can't put
Yeah.
a negative. I've never rolled high on that. I feel like it's big for me. I've always rolled like.
It's an
0.
initiative. It's one attack ahead of the other person.
Yeah.
That's not where you want to roll high anyway.
I've always rolled like a 2, 3. and
Unless
now-
you want to run like a child, then you want to roll.
Hey man, you get to react the way you want. So it pops out of the container and it gets up on its feet. It's hissing. It's like, and you see on the thing, the guy's name tag says Johnny.
Hey.
It's like Jimmy, but worse.
So Johnny sees. Let's roll a D5 and see who he sees.
D5. It should be those 3. I'm just saying.
Yeah, which
Well,
way is he facing?
D5 because I don't know. We're gonna find
That's
out
fine.
here.
No,
So,
he should be facing me.
I swear to God.
If we're talking about this, like how he. Okay. Never mind.
it got up on its own. It doesn't. It's mindless. It does what it wants.
Dose.
Fine.
So I'm going to roll a d5 here. I'm going to call out your numbers just to not be biased. So I'm going to call it as I see it on Skype. Tim, you are 1. John, you are 2. Mike, you are 3. And Owen, you are 4. Holman, you are 5. Okay, I'm rolling 1d5.
Fuck, serious.
I did not.
Goodbye.
And that's why you have to call the numbers before you roll.
And I'm the one holding the door, mind you. So if it hits me, and I let go, that door's shutting on
But you
that.
should
Does
have,
not shut the
you should have
containers.
somewhat cover too, right? Though.
Ooh, yeah, you can get partial cover.
You hide behind the
Or
door,
at-
I'll give you partial cover.
Hey, how much do I get
It's
for
another
that?
like AC, I think, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think it's
like
5
an
AC.
Alright, so I have an AC of fucking.
You get
what,
5
8?
AC.
5 AC.
It's not hitting you. So it lunges at you, but you kind of like whoop, and you miss it.
Can we have a better where he just like slams the door in its face?
No.
Yeah, I can hit it with the door.
So it kind of hits you. You lunge and you hide behind the door. You're like, motherfucker, not today.
And then whose turn is it?
It is
And then
now Hale's turn.
And is it low to the ground?
It's standing up.
Standing
It's
up.
on its feet, and it just lunged at one of your teammates.
Is it? Does it have its back facing to me?
Its back is currently facing to you. Yes.
Alright, I'd like to hit it.
All right. Go ahead and roll an attack.
It's a flank, yeah, +1. Or whatever it gives you. I think it's +2 extras what it gives you, but whatever.
so like right now, while he's about to hit it, it's trying to hit me, but I'm hiding behind the door.
Mm-hmm. Coward.
Coward.
So I'm gonna try and punch it in the back of the head then. So that'd be -4, right? So if I have a,
Bolt shot, correct.
so then I still get +1. Roll 1d20 +1.
Okay, and
Okay, so you definitely hit it. Go ahead and roll damage.
it's
Add,
a crit, right?
Auto hit, yeah, it's considered a crit, so you can roll double damage.
6. So I roll again.
Another 1d4.
It's a double damage, so if you roll 1d4 plus 3,
So he rolls it.
so we just double that. So it's still up. It's still
12
has,
damage. It's still up.
yeah, dude. These things have more HP thanks to Mike.
Wait, he rolled an HP for all zombies? That's bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Until I have you roll
so
for
there's
more
3
HP later down the road.
Bullshit. Alright, and here we go.
Okay, so it turns around and it looks at you, Hale.
I go
It
boom.
shows you.
I give him the trifecta. Boom.
It shows you its teeth. It's like, what are you guys doing?
I mimic the
Rico,
exact same
Your
thing.
turn.
I'm
Why
gonna
is it
stab
hissing?
it in the head with my knife.
His
Okay,
noise.
so you you pull out your knife and you're gonna do what again?
I'm gonna stab it in the head.
Okay, make a roll.
-4.
Does he get a -4 for that?
4.
Yeah, because he said head.
Yeah, that's
Can
fine.
he just attack it for damage?
Well, he'd have to say not
Yeah.
head.
But he said head, so he's taking that damage.
Does aiming for the head actually help in any way?
It gives you an
Yeah,
auto crit
it's
with the
double
called
damage,
shot.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's could. You might want to say aiming for an eye. You might get more than -4.
That's -8.
Smaller
Jesus.
object. Makes sense.
Nice.
Okay, so you definitely attack it and you hit it and it's still up.
I just lodged my knife in its head, and it's
Yeah, it's
still
also
up.
a zombie.
He did deal double damage on that Moko. Because he called that shot.
Did he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he called it. It's a 16
said-
is what he hits. Is eight.
All right. Fair enough. He gets ×2 for damage.
So he has a 10 for damage.
Okay, so as he stabs this in the head, this thing fucking drops and goes, and it's dead.
I take my knife out of its head and wipe it off.
Strength check!
So he pulls the knife out of its head. Is it a serrated knife? Did I tell you it was serrated? I don't think so. You
No,
definitely have to make
it's
a strength check. to pull it out.
I went with my same knife and like one edge.
To be
is
fair, you said
serrated.
it was a knife.
All right, so if it's serrated, then you can easily pull it out.
Okay.
And you wipe it off on your arm like this.
Like, and I look at him, how are you going to wash that?
You know, I'll go take a dip in the river. I don't fucking know.
Mundo, let's take a look and see what's in these boxes.
Sounds like a plan.
Didn't
I'ma
you want
check
to
the
check
body.
the fucking body?
Fuck no!
Check
Boxes.
anything. I'm cleaning the door.
I'll check the body.
All right, so Mike's being smart and checking the body. You find that there's a tool belt still attached to him, as well as there seems to be bite marks on his arm.
Do we do a search check for the boxes, or we just find what's in the boxes?
You can find what's in those boxes.
I'll take the tool
What's in those
belt.
boxes?
Does it have any
Okay.
tools on it?
It does. You find a hammer.
I don't know what it
You
is.
find a crowbar. You find
Hey.
Standard research.
of staples, like heavy duty for like staple gun. You find a staple gun,
screwdriver.
Fingernail clipper.
as well as a ring of keys, non-labeled,
Oh God, not again.
as well as like heavy duty shears. Inside the crates, you find antique Egyptian pottery.
Antique
Good roll.
Egyptian pottery.
Reeves. Good roll.
Wait, I still got Mundo's roll too. He was searching with me.
Yeah, you
Mundo.
find antique
Roll.
ancient pottery.
Maybe
That's
that's
all
in
you
the...
find.
That's all that's in there.
Okay.
Both of
Does anything look cursed?
Cursed?
Yeah.
Yeah, you. Door's shut.
I don't know. That's a great question.
I start
So
slowly
you-
shutting the door.
I thought there was
You-
no magic items.
There are no
isn't.
magic items. Doesn't mean I can't, put a fake curse on you.
Yeah,
So
Rico,
look
whoever
at
may
the-
grab the item.
You look
Fake.
at the top of it and you see from the tomb of Tutankhamun, King Tut.
King Tut. Hey, Rico. Rico.
What?
There's some cool shit here. Take a look.
By the way,
Nice.
out of game, is the tape measure that I grabbed from before, is it metallic tape measure? Or is it,
Yes.
what is, okay,
The metal 60-foot tape measure.
sweet.
Welp, I'm gonna have fun and go. Well, Mundo, this stuff is kind of useless. Do you want to break it?
I agree.
You want to break it and vent some rage? We should break it.
It's all yours. I'm not gonna.
I break the Egyptian stuff.
Okay, so you take the pot and you're just like, yeah, fuck you.
Fuck
And you
Tobias.
All right.
Yeah.
While they're
Take
doing
my
this,
mouth.
I'm gonna turn to our medic guy and be like, "Hey, take a look at this. There's a bite on this arm. Are you able to tell if this infection was caused by this bite, or if you see like veins being infected from that location?"
In my head, I immediately just want to tell them that's not how the infection is spread. But I'm still holding the door here until they stop fucking around. I can't check it.
Isn't the door just stay open, Milko?
He thinks that he needs to hold it open, so he needs to hold it open for this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna walk over and I'll lift up his arm so that it lets go of the door. Does the door start to move?
That's a great question. Let's roll a D2.
Oh my lord.
I will roll the D2.
It's gonna slam shut.
Nope, the door stays in place.
All right,
Damn
and
it.
I'm like, please take a look at the guy.
I try to, cause see, I already know how it's spread, so I go up to the guy.
How do you know it's not a new version of it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up,
Yeah.
We're all doomed.
metagamer. Shut up. Now, I'm looking at the body and I'm trying to act like I'm looking at it like the best I can, even though like I know like I'm looking at this bite and it's just a regular. There's nothing
Okay.
special.
You could tell him anything you want then.
I
Doesn't
tell
make it
him-
true. You could just tell him anything you want.
could just tell him anything I want. Fuck it,
Mhm.
why not? I'll just tell him it's just a regular bite. There was no infection.
When I looked at this bite, using my knowledge from the zombie USB drive, does it look like there was an infection that was spread by this? I would contest his judgment.
It looks kind of like it's been gangrened.
So you mean to tell me that this all spread and somehow he just got turned into a zombie in the middle of this? How does it spread then?
I start breaking pots. Yeah, Ryder. How does it
Yeah.
spread?
If it wasn't by this bite,
This
did
is-
he die of gangrene and then turn into a zombie?
This is
Or
info
did
we
he turn
need
into
to
a
know.
zombie that slowly accumulated gangrene?
Are we dying right now? I need to know, Ryder. I don't have a will yet.
I like how even Moko is sighing. Like this is frustrating for him as well.
While he's
is
breaking
really
pots and
amusing.
shit
This is
and making all
amusing.
this noise, can I just look around, make sure? there's
Absolutely.
nothing coming?
Ryder, how much do you know?
Go ahead and make a spot check, Ryder.
No, I don't
Okay,
see
you
shit.
don't- You don't see it, Rico. You
So
definitely don't.
I
Make
look
a
at,
spot check.
he meant to say Rico.
Yeah, I meant to say Rico. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Ryder, how much do you know about this infection. We know we were looking for a place to help like cure it, but that, as we saw, didn't work out very well. So what do you know? What do you actually know that you know?
Everything's pretty fucked at this point for me. I can't even contact.
Everything might be fucked, but we need to know how to fucking survive, Ryder.
Yeah, so at this point, I might as well not hide anything from you guys. And I tell them how the infection is spread. We're assuming like the
We'll
most
play this
likely
out
route
how it is.
Yeah.
Not. You're telling us. Actually, tell us.
You have to
So,
tell them.
Yeah,
You can't say, "Oh, I told him this." Like you have to tell them as a
so I
character.
pick up the arm and I point at the bite. It's not spread by bites or scratches or anything like that. It's spread airborne. That's as far as we know. It's spread.
So
airborne.
it is spread from bites and scratches,
No.
but only once the airborne thing hits it. So any scratch, any bite
It has to
could
be
cause it.
inhaled.
It has to
As far as
what?
we know, it has to be inhaled. Anything like the bites, scratches, you name it, all that doesn't.
So we are, in fact, more than likely, we can all consider ourselves having already inhaled it, and all it takes is a bite or a scratch or some type of a wound. I'm assuming.
Catalyst.
For
You
us,
think the catalyst?
you're pretty much
So-
saying that we're going. If we take anything deadly at this point, we're going to turn.
No.
Ooh, I like this. So go ahead and roll.
Then I turn.
Okay, go ahead and roll a wisdom check.
Who?
The medic.
Yeah, Rika or Ryder. Go ahead and roll a wisdom check.
Wisdom. All right. Let's go.
I hope you roll really high so I can tell you this.
Oh, God.
He's gonna roll really low.
Yeah, I know I am.
Yeah, knowing him,